Hey y'all, this is Chris with Carolina Lawn Turf Management. Springtime is fastly approaching. It's February 13th, I think it is. And as most of you know, it's been a very mild winter. And February so far is pretty mild. Temperatures are warming fast. And I know spring fever is starting to catch a lot of you folks. I know it's starting to catch me. And you guys are want to be out there getting in the lawn and greening things up. What do you do? What are you supposed to do? Short answer is weed control. That's your short answer. Weed control, crabgrass preventer, broadleaf weed spray. Do not aerate your lawn. Do not put grass seed on your lawn. You're wasting your time. Unless you have a lot of trees, lots of shade, you can try to put some grass seed on. But primarily we need to wait until the fall, September, October. Springtime never works out good. Too many newly germinating weeds in the spring create competition for newly germinating grass seed. And it starts to get too hot too quick. May, June, but especially June, July, and August, the summer, it just gets too hot. A lot of 90s, 95s, and that little teeny grass seed trying to come up, does not have a root system started yet. It will not, under any circumstances, survive the summer unless you have irrigation. But the rule of thumb is weed control in the spring, sow grass seed in the fall. What kind of weed control? There's two things you need to do. There is a crabgrass preventer that you need to put down, or a pre-emergent we call it, and a broadleaf weed spray. Now, the pre-emergent can be put down at any time. It doesn't matter the temperature or whatever. The broadleaf weed spray is temperature sensitive. It needs to be 60 degrees or warmer in order to spray broadleaf weed spray. And the broadleaf weed spray can be done a couple different times throughout the spring, because you're just constantly going to have broadleaf weeds germinating throughout the spring, so that can be done a couple of times. But again, hold off on aerating and seeding unless you got a lot of trees and shade. Get your crabgrass preventer out now, and you will need two applications of crabgrass preventer. One now, anytime here in February, and then another one here in a couple months, say mid-late April, 1st of May possibly. So you definitely will have to have two applications of crabgrass preventer. The crabgrass preventer is probably the most important thing that you can do. Crabgrass is an enormous problem. It's probably the most evasive, hard to control weed that there is. And if you got a lot of sunshine, you're going to have crab. And once that crab gets going in May and then really starts churning in midsummer, it creates an enormous amount of issues and problems for your lawn. And so control that crabgrass now with the pre-emergent. If you do not get it on soon, and the crabgrass germinates, then you're going to miss the opportunity. And once it germinates, it's too late. So let's get out there in your lawn, get your lawn fed, get it fertilized, get some weed control down, and get it greened up, and let's get ready for spring. Anyway, guys, we'll talk to y'all later. See you.